Good evening. First, I would like to give honor to my Lord and Savior for being here today. To the elected officials, state and local, President Ross, Chairman of the Commissioners, Doug Renson, Trustees of PCC Foundation, honoring guests, members of the faculty and staff, colleagues, and distinguished graduates of the class of 2022. We welcome you. It is a great pleasure to welcome you to Pamlico Community College Commencement. With Bob Lauren as the chairman of the Board of Trustees, I extend my warmest congratulations to all those receiving degrees and certificates today, and acknowledging the support that has helped you along the way. To all families and friends with us today, and to those that could not be here today, we thank you for being here on this great graduation night.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pearsall. So, tonight is a night for celebration. We've waited a long time for this to get back to some sense of normalcy. And it is great to be having a graduation inside again. So we're going to have a great time celebrating tonight. First of all, I would like each member of our graduating class to please stand. You have worked hard. You have overcome all kind of astonishing challenges in the past couple years, and you persevered, which is a great secret of success in life. We are so proud of you, and you know what? You did it. You did it. Please be seated. Thank you. Now, I'd like the parents of the graduates to please stand. You have been there, and you have been instrumental in the success of these graduates. Without you, many of our graduates would not be here tonight. You've helped them, in many cases, financially. You've helped them with their kids. You've helped them, most importantly, to have confidence that they could do it. So, thank you very much. And now about other relatives of the graduates. Other relatives, please stand. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And now, I would ask all of our Pamlico Community College faculty and staff to please stand. We have got an outstanding group of employees who are dedicated, who love the students, who love the college, and this is a remarkable group of individuals, and I see them with our students. When the students come in, many of them don't have the confidence, and maybe they've been out of school for quite a while, and they don't know they can do it. Our faculty and staff care about them, and that is a secret. As you see, all of the awards that we've been very, very fortunate to earn, we were recognized last year as the #1 community college in America for student success. It's because of them. It's because of our outstanding faculty and staff and how much they care about students. So thank you to each of you. Now, I have the great pleasure to introduce individuals in our audience and who are very important people for our college, and I'd like to start with our Board of Trustees. Our Board of Trustees is the governing body of the college. I report to them. They're my boss, so please, when you recognize them, give them an extra special round of applause. Tomorrow I have a job. But we'll start, you've already met Doug Pearsall. Doug, please stand. We also have with us Iris Hudson. Iris. And we have Vicki Mosley Jones. Hi, Vicki. And we have Ann Holden. Ann. Now, in your program, we have devoted a page to someone that we love very much, who served with great distinction as a Board of Trustees member, Larry Prescott. And Larry, as you know, recently passed away. But Larry was the kind of gentleman who just represented Pamlico County. Good, honest, hardworking, and most importantly, he was a caring individual. I got to know Larry after I came here, and we'd go out to lunch, and he'd tell me stories about when he worked at college, and everything he told me was about helping students. And Larry will be missed. And the college board and those who knew him just love Larry. He'll be missed, but his spirit lives on, his memory lives on, and we will never forget him. And our college is much better because of him, and my life is much better because I had the chance to meet him. Now, with us tonight, we do have the great honor of having members of Larry's family, and I'd like you to stand if you would. I'd like Francis, please stand. Joanne, please stand. John, please stand. And Jerry, please stand. And we have Pat, please stand as well. Great round of applause. Thank you so very much for what your family does, what Larry did. Thank you so very much. We also have with us a gentleman who works so hard. He's County Manager Tim Buck. And Tim, would you be kind enough to stand? And Tim said if things got dull tonight, he would dance. So Tim will let you know. But he is standing by. He's the hardest working and actually the best county manager I've known in my life, in Florida, Virginia, and here. And seriously, just an outstanding guy. The county commissioners and Tim, very, very important to our community college. The way it is in North Carolina, the legislature and the county have different responsibilities in terms of funding community colleges. Now, all of you recognize that the air conditioning is working well. That's because of the county commissioners and Tim, as last year, they funded a whole new air conditioning system as it had gone down. Had they not done that, you would not have liked being in here tonight. I guarantee you, it would not have been as pleasant. So we thank them very, very much. And of course, along with the county commissioners, we have our main speaker, Doug Renson. Doug, stand for a second, please. Thank you. So we thank you very, very much. Okay, so we also have with us Sheriff Chris Davis. Sheriff? No, well, round of applause for the Sheriff. And in addition, we have our retired PCC President, Dr. Marion Altman, and wife Donna. Dr. Altman? Dr. Altman has become a great friend of mine. He and I go out and have lunch together, and I've benefited greatly from your wisdom, and thank you. And we also have from our PCC Foundation, John Barlow, President. We have Rose Moore. Rose? And we have Joshua De La Fuente. Joshua. And we have, let's see here, also from the school board, and we have great partnership with our school board. Of course, we have John Prescott. And John, again, thank you. And we have Helen Robinson. And Helen? And Helen, thank you very much. And also we have a VIP that, in my mind, is unsurpassed among VIPs, and that's my wife, Pam. So, what I would like to say to each of you, thank you for what you do to make this community so special. Anyone who moves into Pamlico County realizes this is a very, very unique and wonderful community. It's filled with hard-working individuals who care deeply about their neighbors, who care deeply about their family members, and who, most importantly, are seeking to make a better life. With all of you coming in tonight, I said to the chairman, this is our hope for the future. This is our hope. And what you offer not only is hope for a better life for all of you because of your hard work, but the spin-off from what you have done and what you have become in growing with your education. We know that you will make lives better, and you will make our county better, and you will make our world better, and we're so very proud of you. So thank you all very, very much. Now I have the great pleasure of introducing our main speaker, our commencement speaker, as the chairman of the Pamlico County Board of Commissioners, Doug Renson. And you see the page of information about the chairman. I just wanted to speak a little bit informally as far as why I asked him to be the speaker. It's one of the most important things I get to do is to ask the individuals if they would be the commencement speaker. A year ago when I went to the county commission and asked about money for the air conditioning, I really liked his style as far as listening to the other commissioners and getting input, and there wasn't any ego and a lot of humor, and in the end he brought everybody together. And don't we need people to bring us all together? Don't we need that? And he does that. And I had the opportunity to serve on a committee with him and Pearsall, and it was great. It was a committee looking at how we could make this community even better. And I got to know him and know where he's coming from, and his heart is there in the right place, that he wants a better life for all of you, for this county. And I got to respect him a great deal, and it was a great, great honor when he said yes to me to be our main speaker. So it is my great pleasure to introduce Chairman Doug Renson.
After an introduction like that, wow, I hope you aren't going to be disappointed. But I am truly honored to be asked to be a part of this graduation ceremony. And Dr. Ross and I were talking when the music was playing and you graduates were marching in. That's rousing music. Anybody that's ever done that and been a part of that, it brings back a lot of pleasant memories, and I know this is going to be a pleasant situation for every one of you here. But I am honored to be here. I thank Dr. Ross for asking me, and his professional way of encouraging me to be here. And I feel very confident that Dr. Ross and the faculty and others here at Pamlico Community College have encouraged every one of you that are sitting out here on these front rows for you to be here tonight at this graduation ceremony. And encouragement is a big tool. And I'm very impressed with the group that's here tonight, of course. As I look out in the audience, and I've been sort of looking at it, there's a lot of people introduced here tonight. And I trust I know very many of you. Some of you I do not know. And Pamlico County is a changing landscape. It's just like everything else in this world. Pamlico County is changing. And many of our new residents and families that have come into the county have decided it's a good place to live. And you know what? Many of us natives have known that our whole lives, haven't we? Because I see a lot of local folks here. But it is a good place to live. I speculate, after looking at the program, how I got asked to be here tonight. And I guess it was career decisions that was a part of this. My involvement in public service, and I have, as you may have read that, been involved for a while. And I thought about it earlier today that some 52 years ago, I was on a college stage graduation at Atlantic Christian College as a graduate. 52 years ago, can that be true? But the time has passed fast, and in a good way, in a very good way. Well, that's enough about I and me and my, you know. Tonight is about you graduates that are here and the families that are here that have supported these graduates in their roles of getting to this point. And you may have noticed that, and I know it's hard to believe for some that are here, I actually taught school. Isn't that scary? And but that's been a good long time ago. And I always like to involve the students with stuff. And in looking at this tonight, I had 6 questions that I wanted to ask the graduates that are here tonight. Are you ready for them, graduates? Are you ready for them, graduates? Dr. Ross is sweating because he gave me free rein of this thing tonight. But I do have 6 questions. How many of you have jobs lined up? Excellent. How many of you want to be self-employed? Excellent. How many of you want to become teachers? Okay, we're batting 100% now. How many of you seek a career as a law enforcement agent or person? Okay, well, we're working on that one. How many of you are seeking a medical career? There we go. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. And my 6th question, and this is one that I think that you will understand. How many of you want to become politicians? That's a pretty good start. But anyway, those were some questions that popped into my mind. And I've been saving the last question, and I know some of you have been counting. That was 6, wasn't it? But I've got a 7th question. And 7 is an even number. I think I learned that when I was in school. Well, maybe not in math. But the last question that I would like to ask you, how many of you would like to become professional baseball players? Okay, now we're cutting to the chase, is what we're doing. And you're asking yourself, what has that got to do with this class that's graduating here tonight about being a professional baseball player? And here's the answer to that question. I've got 4 quotes that I would like to share with you tonight from professional baseball players. Number 1, follow your heart and you will never go wrong. Number 2, never let the fear of striking out get in your way. And that's 2 from a rather famous baseball player. Anybody got any ideas who that might be? Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth. This was 2 quotes that he made years back. And on the striking out, he was the home run king, but if you look at his record for strikeouts, he struck out a lot. And I think a point we can make on that would be, are you ever going to hit a ball if you don't swing the bat? Never, never. So his quote about don't let the fear of striking out basically inhibit you. Now here's one I should have started my little talk about, and my wife advised me not to use it. But you know how husbands are sometimes. Those of you that are married, do they take advice very often? This is quote number 3. Listen up, because I've got nothing to say, and I'm only going to say it once. Wow, she told me not to use that one. And number 4, and this is one that I know you've heard many times. When you come to a fork in the road, take it. When you come to a fork in the road, take it. And these last 2 quotes were by another famous baseball person that played in 14 World Series. And some of us that are a little more senior than the young group we've got here, when you think about Yogi Bear, you think about Boo Boo, and it's a cartoon. But this Yogi Berra was a catcher that was quite a baseball player. And he wrote books and had some other things he did. But he had yogiisms, these little sayings that he would come up with. And this is where I got that. But I think number 4 here, this is the one about the fork in the road. I think we need to look at that one a little closer. What does it really mean? What is the point of this fork in the road that this gentleman was referring to? And this is 3 things I would suggest to you as graduates, and they're good suggestions, I think, for all of us. And when you come to that fork in the road, you've got to do one thing. You've got to make a decision. Are you going left or are you going right? You've got to make that decision. A second thing dealing with this, don't avoid responsibility once you take that fork in the road. Don't avoid the responsibility that goes with that. And a third thing I think would be very logical about this, once you make your decision, be accountable for it. You've made a decision, it's your responsibility, and you're going to have to stick with it. And I think the point I'm making on this, and sometimes my points go in different directions as you're beginning to understand, but every one of you that are graduating here tonight have had to face this fork in the road about decisions about what you're going to be doing. And once you made your decision to graduate and come through this, you're accountable for it and you're doing it. And to that, I applaud you with my congratulations. I wish each of you well, and I feel confident that every one of you that are on this path right now will succeed. And with that, I say thank you very much for allowing me some of your valuable time. Thank you.
Good evening. It has been said, every accomplishment starts with a decision to try. This quote describes Pamlico Community College's Student of the Year. This year's recipient began their education at the college during their tenure in high school. They found it very rewarding being able to earn their high school diploma and associate degree at the same time. According to her instructor, Dr. Rebecca Pesco, this year's recipient was a leader in engaging in class discussions and was always proactive and very thorough in all assignments they submitted. This past spring, the recipient transferred to Appalachian State University with 68 credits and enrolled as a junior. The recipient has also been recognized as the Academic Award winner, where they are receiving a plaque, a medallion, and a personalized letter from the North Carolina Community College system. She is labeled as one of the great among 58 students in North Carolina Community College system. It is my honor to present to you Ms. Christie Noejoski, Pamlico Community College Student of the Year and Academic Excellence Award winner.
Good evening. I'm here to present the Adjunct and Faculty of the Year. Our Adjunct every year is selected by the students. They do a vote through Moodle. This Adjunct started teaching for us in the fall of 2018 on campus and at Pamlico Correctional. He is a very entertaining young man and a new father of twin boys. I give you Dave Sweetline. The Instructor of the Year is also selected through a poll by the students in Moodle. The instructor started teaching for us in the spring of 2011 as an adjunct and then became full-time January 2017 on campus. He's very dependable and patient, which is a plus when one is in charge of career and college promise. He's also our criminal justice instructor. Derek Godwin is the Instructor of the Year.
Good evening. It is my honor tonight to present the Staff Person of the Year Award. The Staff Person of the Year Award was established so that an employee of the college is recognized by their peers for their outstanding work, for their outstanding service, and for their commitment and dedication to the continued progress of the college, which is actually one of the best or the best community college in the state of North Carolina. This person is recognized as someone who is productive, who is positive, and who is very passionate about the performance of their duties. And while the college has a multitude of faculty and staff who fit those quality traits, this year's recipient stands out for even more reasons. The Staff Person of the Year for 2022 is someone who has demonstrated an ability to improve, to enhance, to advance our continuing education department. Along with her team, she has been instrumental in establishing a host of new Con Ed programs to include Con Ed welding, phlebotomy tech, dialysis tech, medical billing, medical coding, Nurse A2. Those are just to name a few. And so it is with great honor and with great privilege that I present the Staff Person of the Year Award to this year's recipient, Mrs. Lori Giles.
Good evening. I'm here to present the 2022 PCC Distinguished Alumnus of the Year Award. The Distinguished Alumnus of the Year graduated from the College Environmental Science Management Program in 2019. Since then, he has not only excelled in the profession, but has also contributed to the Pamlico community. During his studies at PCC, he was an excellent student who was always motivated to continue learning beyond his associate's degree. He was among the first group of students to participate in PCC's first ever study abroad trip to the Philippines. Our distinguished alumnus was a highly engaged student. He became a familiar face on the campus. He participated in college events and fundraisers. He encouraged and mentored his classmates. After earning his associate's degree, he began a career as an environmental health and safety specialist for the North Carolina Community College System's Environmental Health and Safety Institute, serving the eastern side of the state. Not only is he making a name for himself across the state, he serves on the board of the Association of Community College Safety and Security Officials, which serves and assists community college personnel who are responsible for the safety, security, and emergency management of each of the 58 community colleges and technical institutes within the system. Our distinguished alumnus has all the characteristics of leadership, integrity, honesty, reliability, and simply being a good human being. We are proud to award the 2022-2023 Pamlico Community College Distinguished Alumnus of the Year Award to Francisco Ariel Muro. Mr. Muro.
I have the pleasure of introducing the recipient of the President's Award. And that was an award that we started after I became president 6 years ago. And whenever a president comes in, one of the most important things we can do is to establish a culture. And the culture that we've been able to establish is a shared vision among the faculty and staff of making lives better, and in doing that, by being positive and professional and productive in seeking excellence in making lives better. So this award goes to individuals who exemplify being positive, professional, and productive. And it's so hard to choose because we have such an outstanding group of people who follow that. And in fact, nationwide, in higher education, 30% of employees have high morale. And 30% of those in all occupations have high morale. Worldwide, it's 20%. Now here at the college, based on our institutional effectiveness surveys, we have 90% of our employees have high morale. And that, I think, is the key to serving our students, that we have employees who love what they're doing, they have fun, and when things get really dull, Tim Buck, things get really dull, they ask me to imitate Elvis, and I have been voted 3 years in a row as the worst Elvis imitator in the entire nation, and I'm proud of that distinction. So, but we have fun. So it's my pleasure tonight to recognize one of our many, many outstanding faculty and staff members. And this person, and I'll tell you her name and title, and then I'll say a little bit about her. But it's going to Meredith Beeman, Director of Financial Services, Director of Financial Aid. And Meredith has a very, very complex position because the federal guidelines on federal aid are unbelievably complex. And she is continually providing advice to students and to colleagues on this complex matter. But she does so with great patience, and she does so with great humor, and always positive, professional, and productive. And here's what one of her colleagues said about her. Not only is Meredith smart and knowledgeable, she's friendly, thoughtful, and always has a sense of humor. She's a team player. She generously gives of her time and expertise to patiently and thoroughly answer students and colleagues' questions about our financial aid processes, registration processes, and more. I respect her calm, professional, self-confident demeanor, and this is heard over and over again. So it's my pleasure to ask Meredith Beeman to come up and allow me to congratulate her.
You guys ready? We practiced this yesterday. We'll have it all perfect. Okay, so we're going to start with awarding the Associate in Arts. Sarah E. Henrys, Honors. Shannon Jones. Christopher Major. Alexia Midget. Christie Noejoski, Honors. Associate in Science. Kennedy A. Wynn, Honors. Associate in Applied Science, Georgette Ballard, Medical Office Administration. Arvella Brimmer, Early Childhood Education. Brandon Brown, Criminal Justice Technology Honors. Matthew D. Casper, Welding Technology. Tawny Eversole, Criminal Justice Technology. Latanya Jones, Medical Office Administration. Mary S. Kupek, Medical Assisting Honors. Christie Lee Anderson, Medical Assisting and Phlebotomy Technician, Honors. Erica C. Lilly, Electroneurodiagnostic Technology, Honors. Jessica Lilly, Electroneurodiagnostic Technology, Honors. Chelsea Maddox, Electroneurodiagnostic Technology, Honors. Michael Mills, Electrical System Technology, Honors. Cody Newman, Environmental Science Technology and Environmental Management Technology. Diplomas, Fabiola Areola, Cosmetology, Honors. Certificates, Chelsea N. Bryant, Aesthetics Technology, Honors. Sonia Cooper, Aesthetics Technology, Honors. Nicole L. Kroom, Medical Assisting and Medical Assisting Administrative. Cami Merchant, Aesthetics Technology, Honors. Kareem S. Scott, Aesthetics Technology, Honors. Morgan Spain, Cosmetology, Honors. Joshua Tillman, Career and College Promise Transfer Pathway to Associate in Arts, Honors. Crystal Tribby, Aesthetics Technology, Honors. Cody R. Wright, Environmental Science Technology, Health and Safety, and Environmental Management Technology, Water Resource Management. Continuing education. Agnes Armstrong, Cardiac Monitor Technician. Shayeja Boone, Nurse Aide 1 and Phlebotomy Technician. Victoria Gibson, Nurse Aide 1 and Medication Aide. Shatasia, I'm sorry. Shatasia A. Johnson, Physical Therapy Aide. Minnie Gayla Norris, Nurse Aide 1 and Dialysis Technician. Naya Robinson, Nurse Aide 1 and Dialysis Technician. Sheila Sawyer, Nurse Aide 2 and Phlebotomy Technician. Connie Ward, Pharmacy Technician.
Before we end our graduation, I just want to say a few words. Those of you who just graduated and family members, we are going to be providing a video of this ceremony, and we'll be sending it to each of the graduates. And if you don't get that within about a week, contact us, but you'll have a video of this entire event. Also, we will be sending you photographs that we just took now, and no charge whatsoever. So, also, something that we feel really good about doing, after this graduation, we invite the graduates and your family members to get a free family portrait, a free professional digital family portrait, no charge, and no one's going to be contacting you to try to make money by selling copies or anything. It's going to be free of charge. And what we found when we started this, many families have never had a family portrait. And as a parent myself, I know life goes on, and you'd like to capture these moments. So feel free to, with your family, get a family portrait, and we'll provide the photo to you before you leave, and you'll have that forever. So we hope you take advantage of that. So thank you very much.
I'd like to ask the graduates to stand. Acting on the recommendation from the faculty and by the authority vested in me by Dr. Ross, the Board of Trustees, and the North Carolina Community College System, I hereby confer upon each of you the certificate, diploma, and degree that you earned. You may now turn your tassel. Congratulations.